Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from group 5. My name is AYUNI binti Ismail and our group project is sanitizing the knob device. As we know, since 2019, the new pandemic has break and the virus is called COVID-19. As research from WHO, this virus spread within air and by touch. In that case, the people have been advised to maintain the hygiene, keep the 1 meter distance between people and wear masks as a precaution step. From this problem, we come up with the SDKD device, which is sanitizing dog knob device to maintain the hygiene between people. There are 3 functions for our device, which is sanitizing dog knob device help to clean the dog knob frequently. Second, the dog knob will be cleaned before being touched. And third, it will keep the surface clean. Our objective for our project is to develop a sanitizing dog knob device, to investigate the suitable components of the product, and to analyze the step of designing the sanitizing dog knob device.
Assalamualaikum, my name is HANANI. I will continue the presentation on the methodology part. The first methodology is by choosing a scope. There are 5 types of scope to choose, which are disabled people, school children, SME industry equipment or machine design, and elderly people. After that, the brainstorming session need to be carried out to select the suitable scope based on the idea given. Next, the designing concept. This helps the designer to stay on track throughout the creative process to produce a good product for the target user. After that, the survey need to be carried out as the instrument to gain information and the data. The data will be analyzed and translated into the house of quality. The next methodology is concept screening and concept scoring. Concept screening and scoring aim to evaluate concepts before investing too much energy in detailed design work. Next, the product is sketched based on the data collected from the previous process of data collection. The next methodology is task analysis. The task analysis is to keep the task as simple as possible and eliminate any unnecessary steps. The next one is revised design. It is essential to provide the opportunity to carefully review the design and make any changes if needed to get a perfect design. Then, the design product need to be drawn using 2D or 3D CAD drawing to produce very accurate designs rather than using a manual one. After that, the concept of the FMA need to be applied to help the product to be simple by reducing the part count and minimizing the cost. Then, the bills of material, which known as BOM, can be generated. BOM is a list that provides organization with a complete and accurate picture of all the items required. The last methodology is economic analysis. BOM need to be done first before calculating the economic analysis and profit consideration.
I will explain about the results of the final report. Okay, firstly is the result of survey. What we have synthesized here is that the first section of the survey is about general information, and the first one is about gender, whether they are male or female. The second one is about age, whether they are 18 and above. And the last one is about occupation, whether they are government sector workers, private sector workers, employer, student or housewife. Next, section B of the survey is about problem occurred by SDKD. The first question is about the existence of the SDKD in the market. The second one is about relevance of the device, and the third one is about maintainability of the device. The fourth one is about corrosions, whether they want the material used is corrosion resistant or not. The fifth is about compatibility, whether this product is good to be attached on the door or not. And the last one is about durability. The durability is about whether this product can maintain for the longer time or not. The result from the participant, we can say that most of them are neutral in this type of questions. In section C is about the improvement of the product. We ask the user whether they are agree of the statement or not. The first one is about the size of the device, and the second one is about easy to maintenance, whether they are agree. And the third one is about the durability of the device. The fourth one is about produce at large number but at low cost, whether they are agree with this statement. And the last one is about the compatibility of the product to the door. All of this is important because we need to know what to put in the customer requirement. As the result, most of them are agreed with the statement. Next is about critical specification. Critical specification is the customer requirement that we get from the survey. The first one is compact in size. The second one is rugged and durable. The third one is about chemical abrasions and corrosion resistant. The fourth one is about the affordable price for product and maintenance. The last one is environment friendly. The 5 critical specifications we will include into the HOQ. Next is QFD, or we call it as Quality Function Deployment, or House of Quality. House of Quality, or QFD, helps to make relationship between the customer requirement and engineering requirement. This can save more time for us to make the conclusions to build a product. After we obtain the relationship between these two elements, we can make a ranking to obtain which one need to be our priority. Next, we'll move to detail drawing. In detail drawing, we have included and we have drawn most of the component and labeled it. As you can see, the detail drawing is important for us to make DFE and DFMA considerations. This is also needed for the production cost. In detail drawing, we have also put the 4 views of the assemble of the products, and we have put the dimensions in the 4 views. DFMA will help us to have a better efficiency of the design, and we can also estimate our operations time wisely. Operational time is really important for us to know how much we need to pay for the workers to complete the job in a period of time. The design efficiency that we obtain in DFMA is the minimum part and minimum operation time divided by total time. Design efficiency is really important for us to know whether it's strategic for production or it will cause the deficit of the product. Next is DFE. DFE is important for us to make a consideration for the sustainability of the environment. In this DFE, we have made 2 methods. The first one is we make a consideration by our own perspective, and the second one is we make a consideration through SolidWorks sustainability module. But now I will explain about our own perspective. This first one is Arduino Uno. Arduino Uno is Internet of Things application. Why we use this is because it can save more space in the device for the certain component. We can make it and fix it into one Arduino Uno. Next in DFE is material consideration. We have chosen the material that have a less impact to the environment and easy to be recycled. Like polypropylene and ABS, we have chosen this material over like PMMA because PMMA is hard to recycle and have a high impact to the environment. After that, we have reduced the number of fasteners like screws and rivet because we think that more screw will make harder for the workers to disassemble or assemble the product. Next is production cost. In production cost, we will determine the operation cost. Operation cost is product of labor rate times operation times. This will be calculated by part for assembly, and then you will total all of them together. We have obtained operation cost for 2 ringgit and 8 cents per product, which means we need to invest 2 ringgit 8 cents per product. That's all for my part. Thank you for your patience.
Hi, I'm HAZIRA, so I will take over the presentation from now. We will go to the conceptual design part. This phase in design process, it is a phase where designer need to explore the ideas of project using variety types of tools, either manually or digitally. So in this phase, a few number of solutions will be generated by us, and the number will narrow down as the direction getting clear. So conceptual design can be divided into 2 parts, which is concept generation and concept evaluation. Concept generation is where we will need to identify the customer and target needs to choose the best product design alternative. Before choosing the best one, in this part, different kind of combination will be provided. Meanwhile, in concept evaluation, it is a process of evaluating customers' impression towards the generated product. In every product development process, few concepts will be generated. Concept generation. In this part, we use morphological chart to show our concept generation. In the table, we already provide three different types of solution for each of our component and subfunction. Then we will proceed to the concept evaluation. As you can see in the slides, we provided 3 different kind of concept. This concept consists of different kind of solution, just like provided in the previous morphological chart. Process evaluation is also divided into another 2 parts, which is concept screening and concept scoring. Concept screening is a method used to narrow down the number and enhance the quality of the concept. So in this part, we use view chart where the most crucial criteria will be selected for our device, and the criteria is lightweight, durability, practicality, easy to refill, aesthetic, and affordable. And all of these concepts will be given marks based on the sign plus, 0 or minus, and then the net score will be calculated, rank will be given, and then we will decide either continue with the concept or not. So as you can see, we decided to eliminate concept 1 because it has the lowest net score compared to the others. And then we will proceed to the concept scoring, where it is a method to establish a qualitative hierarchy of design option after specific design concept has been decided in this concept screening process before. The concept then will be scored numerically using simple scales. So let's see in the table, the previous selected criteria will be given different weightage, where the most important criteria will be given the highest weightage and the less important criteria will be given the lowest weightage. And then the weightage score for each of the concept will be calculated, and then they will be arranged just like before, and then we will decide which is the most best concept for our device. Challenges and limitations. Producing a new device is not easy. We also face a few challenge and limitation ourselves, such as not be able to conduct face-to-face meeting to make proper discussion on how to produce the best version of this device, not be able to make face-to-face survey with our target market, and the price of the raw material is not stable due to the pandemic, so we cannot know the exact amount of cost needed to produce the design. As for the conclusion, based on the studies, sanitizing doorknob device (SDKD) has been developed in this usage. In relation to existing smart device in the market we use to maximize the hygiene of people of surrounding, we introduce the same concept of product with low price and user-friendly to both user and environment. All the results shown are based on the user's point of view themselves. The main goal of SDKD is to combat the spread of COVID-19 virus that has been living with us since 2019, that people should be able to return to live just like the old norm, just like before the virus came attack, right? The device will be programmed to spray sanitizing disinfectant liquid to the doorknob right after being used to make sure that the next people who touches the doorknob is touching a virus-free surface. With that, I will end our presentation. Thank you.